Hey guys, what's what's going on? Yeah, it just popped on. I just got you set up and was pulling you back. Yeah. But anyway, what's going on today, guys? Uh, I'm back on that VR stand that I that I am, making for my boy. And yeah, I'm in the process of doing it. Yeah, I am. So here I am. But yeah, I just got back from dropping him off at the school. So, and I wanted to go ahead and hop on here and finish this right quick because I got another one. I've got another project waiting on me. So here we go. Let's get started. Let me show you what I got done. Let me bring you up here. There you go. You can see it right there. All right, this is what I've got done. I went ahead and got my little. See how I done that? This was a lot of wood burning. So I done a lot of this off of camera because like I had told y'all, I could make 6 videos of me just sitting here wood burning, and I'm not going to do that. But these are those rings right here that I bought from Hobby Lobby. And what I done, as you see, I had just, well, there you go. You see I had, which I didn't cut them down the middle, but I had, cut them close. All right, and I just went ahead and wood burned them and I glued them all together, and that's where I'm going to set the controller. It's going to look just like this right here. It's going to be just like that right there. And you set your controllers down in there. There's the W, which I showed that on the last video. But now what I'm doing is I'm fixing to go ahead and I'm fixing to glue these in. Yeah, I am. I'm fixing to go ahead and glue these in. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring you up, way up there. And then I'm going to bring you down. That way you can hover over me and you can see what I'm doing. There you go. Yeah, see, now you can see what I'm doing. But anyway, all right, so what I'm fixing to do now is I'm fixing to go ahead and glue these in. And I do it every time. And I'm doing that so these will dry while I'm finishing up on my other. But I want to go ahead and get this right here done. Yeah, I want to go ahead and get this right here done. And yeah, that's a lot of glue. And yeah, I'm just going to set it in there like that. Yep, I'm just going to set it in there like that. And I'm going to wipe it down. And I'm not going to use that one. Where's my other one? Here it is. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and go in here and I'm just going to wipe it down. I didn't mean to move it though, but I sure did. I moved it. And that is not what I wanted to do. I did not want to move it. I moved it again. Let me get it where it needs to be. It needs to be just like that. All right. And the reason why I put so much glue in there, guys, is because I want it to hold. And see, I can always come back and wipe out. Let me get a better picture. I can always come back and wipe out what I don't want so much of and let it dry. Because we're going to let this dry. Yeah, we are. We're going to let this dry while I do some wood burning on the actual stand. Yep, that's what we're going to do. And there we go. All right, now I need to get right here. Yeah, I might have put too much glue, guys. Might have put too much glue. Because, like I said, I'm having a little bit of, there we go. No, I didn't put too much glue. All right, now. All right. You seem like I don't know what I'm doing, do I? Yeah, I know. Kind of had I'm not going to put as much glue this time, because that was a lot of glue. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I put a little bit more glue that time than what I normally do. So we're going to do it like this. So it ain't going to be so much glue. That still looked like a lot of glue, didn't it? Yeah, it did. All right, so now we're going to set that one in here like that. Turn it like that. All right. Man, that's a lot of glue. That'll dry though. Yeah. All right, so now we got that. We got that gluing. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to set something on it so it'll hold it down. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set something on it so it'll hold it down. There you go. And now what I'm gonna do, now what I'm gonna do, now I'm fixing to finish the top of it. But look here, guys, I had to go to plan B. The top part of it that I was that I had originally going to do didn't work. No, so I went to plan B, where I showed y'all the top piece where the VR, the nose of it was going to set on that, so it don't move back and forth, and then I was going to have the little, and I was going to have the what do you call it, platform right here. Well, it was too wide and too big. It just didn't look right. So what I done is that I went back and I used that top piece where the nose is going to fit, and I've done this. And I went ahead and cut me out a notch for the back so that the back will set in here, and that'll make it not move. I've already tried it. It's going to work. But I went ahead and cut me a notch out, and I wood burned it. And then I had, took some of my, square rod, and I used that to set as the base. And then I went ahead and drilled these, which I just eyeballed these. And, but I've only done it on one side because I didn't want that side. I just wanted one side so that when it sets on here like this, that's what it's going to look like. It's going to look pretty cool. But anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm fixing to finish wood burning this one and give that time to dry. And I'm going to wood burn this, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it up here, and I'm going to let it set or dry or whatever. And then I'm going to show y'all what it's supposed to look like. But like I said, right now I'm bring you down so you can see what I'm doing. Right now I wanted to do this while I'm letting that dry in there. But I think this is going to work. And if it does, like I said, guys, I've never seen anybody make a wooden VR set stand. So I hope I'm the first. And if I am and it works, maybe it will give other, creators some ideas that does, woodwork, and they can go, well, man, I can make one better than that. And then they do their own. And if y'all watch somebody, man, that, you know, does the same thing I do, then hopefully they can show you a much easier and better way of doing this than what I have. You know, which would be awesome. Man, it's hard for me to see because I ain't got no light. The light's in the other direction. So, but see, by the time I get this done, that should be dry. Yeah, you can see exactly what I'm doing. Good deal, good deal, good deal. But yeah, but welcome back, everybody. And I hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to get on here today and I wanted to show y'all what I had going on. Yeah. Because I'm ready to get this done. Because I'm ready to get this done and I'm ready to, you know, to get back on my you know, other project and get something new. Yeah, I am. And then when I get it done, I got another project that I'm really excited about doing. Now it's gonna be a lot of work. This you know, next one I'm doing, it's gonna be a lot of work because it's gonna be a ton of wood burning. But when I get it done, man, it's gonna look good. Yeah, because I can already picture it in my. See, that's another thing about me and having the you know, talent to, you know, sit down and draw and paint and all that. I can see it in my head the way that I want it. I can vision it, you know, and the way that I vision it is the way that I usually make it happen. How it's going to turn out. And you know, like I said, I can visual. I can vision. Is it vision or is it visual? Which one is it? I don't know. I can see it. There you go. Let me just break it down simple. Yeah. Hey there. Just break it down simple for us. I could see it in my head exactly the way that I want it. Yeah, I can. And I'm real excited about it. Yeah. Yeah, I am. There we go. Let me get this right here. These edges, man, is the hardest part to do because I don't want to screw it up. So let me hit this right quick. Get this. I got this thing cooking too. It's on 605. It's on 605 degrees. And yeah, it's doing exactly what it needs to do. Yeah. Yeah, it ain't gonna take me long and I'm gonna have this knocked out and then we can move on. Because I'm trying to get this done as fast as I can. Because I've only got so long that I can do this. I mean, now I could take my sweet time and let it, you know, take me all day, but why? You know, the faster you get done, the faster you can see the results. You know, you just gotta know what you're doing, you know, and don't screw up, but try to do it as fast as you can. That's from all them years of working. Yeah, faster you get your job done, the better off you are. Yeah. And that's how I always, when I was working, that's how I always looked at everything. The faster you get your job done, the better it makes you look, and it's better on you, because if you had to go help somebody else, you could just coast the rest of the day, and when you got paid. If you had to go help somebody else do their job, you went and helped them, but you didn't do it for them. You just, you just go ahead and coast and let them do all the work that, because you've already got your job done. You've already done what you were assigned, and now you going and helping somebody else. Well, you go help them, but you don't do it for them, because that's what they get paid to do, is to do their job. Yeah. I used to do that often, and it didn't bother me. There were some people that would, get their job done earlier, man, and they'd get ticked off. Man, why do I got to go help somebody else, man? Well, it's because we're a team, and that's what, teams do. You help one another. You don't go do it for them. You help them, and and you basically coast the rest of the night, and you make that easy money. That's how that works. Mr. Spot, guys, look at there, Mr. Spot. Can't do that. Got to make it right now. Can't get in that big of a hurry. Got to be quick, but you got to be smart about it. Yeah. Just want to welcome everybody back, man. Yeah, dude. I'm glad that everybody's coming back, man, and thank y'all for your views, and thank you for your support, guys. It's been amazing. Yeah, it has. Look at there. All right, I got it done. Yeah, but yeah, it's been amazing, guys. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate your views. I'm highly, highly grateful. And I can go ahead and tell you right now, this ain't completely dry, but it's gonna be dry enough. Ooh, I don't know if it's gonna be dry enough or not. I think it is. I think it'll be all right. So now what I need to do, guys, I need to grab a clamp and pop my glue. Yeah. See, how far back do I need to go? I think that's gonna be good enough right there. Yeah, I'm gonna put a lot of glue on this one, guys, because I want this to hold. You hear me? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna put a lot of glue on this because I want this right here to hold. Yeah. I want this right here to hold, guys. Yeah, that's perfect. No, it ain't either. No, it ain't either. I got too much glue in the front here that I don't need. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Now let me see, where am I at? That goes there. Yeah, I still got too much glue. Man, dude, I got glue everywhere. Got glue everywhere, guys. Yeah, dude, just a little bit. But it's gonna be all right, though. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be just fine. Cause it don't matter, cause it'll dry. All right, right? Get in my hole now. There we go. Boom. There we go. Get that off there. There we go. Now let me get this right here fixed. Come on, baby. There you go. Get that in there good. All right. So now we're gonna let that right there dry, and let me get all this access off of here. Ooh, I hope that don't. It might. And it might do what I don't want it to do. It might glue to it. Maybe not. There we go. Yeah, let me get all that. Yeah, I got a little excited with the glue, guys. Just a little bit. I got a little bit excited with the glue. I'm hoping that right there don't glue. No, it ain't gonna glue to it. It sure ain't. Not the way I got it. It ain't gonna glue to it. Alright guys, we're gonna give that a minute. And while we're giving that a minute, but anyway, you see what, come on dude, give me my hand. Thank you. Sound like I got a little frustrated, didn't it? Let me raise you up a little bit. There you go. Anyway, guys, we're gonna let that right there. Ooh, is that straight? There we go. Yeah, that's straight. That'll work right there. Man, that glue. We're gonna like I had said, guys, I'm excited about this one because I've been trying to get this done for a minute, and like I told y'all, there was a lot of wood burning. A lot of wood burning on this one. So while we're letting this right here dry, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get all this excess glue out of here. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I need a wider need something a little bit wider than this toothpick to get down in there. You know what? Here you go, right here. Well, that's gonna be too wide for what I'm trying to do, and I don't want to use that. What if I use this? Will this work? No, it's gonna be too wide. Yeah, it's gonna be, I don't need that in my hand now because it ain't gonna work. No, that ain't gonna work right there. So I guess I am gonna have to use the toothpick. Shut up. It's the old, that's the old lady's $800 mutt barking at nothing. Yeah, barking at nothing. That's usually what they do, is bark at nothing. Drive me up the wall. Yep. Usually what they do is bark at nothing. But yeah, I'm working on it, guys. Well, I don't want that on there. Man, oh man, can I just do it with my finger? How about if I try it with my finger? See if that'll work. There's still a lot of glue in there. All right, but anyway. All right, they're there. All right. I know, man. Look, I got glue all over me. Yeah, dude. All right, so we're going to let this right here dry for just a few more minutes, too. And I'm going to try to get all the excess off of it. But, yeah. But like I told y'all in one of my last videos, guys, I got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Yeah, I do. I got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. And I'm tickled to death to going to be able to show y'all how y'all can build it. Yeah, I am. Yep. I got a lot of cool stuff coming up. And you know, like I told y'all could, you know, if you just got a jigsaw, you can still do this stuff with just a jigsaw. Now, on this, you will have to have those bits, and you can go to Lowe's and buy them. You know, they're not that expensive. You know, you just got to have a drill, and you can have those bits, man, and you can do some stuff like this. I mean, basic tools. Basic tools is what I use, man. Yeah, basic tools. All right, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run in here right quick, and I'm gonna grab and we're gonna finish letting that. Man, that's kind of. Why is it kind of offset? I don't know. It's kind of flowing me there, man. When I did that, it popped out more, didn't it? Yeah. All right. Now it ain't completely dry. I hope it don't fall apart. Yeah, I hope it don't fall apart when I go to put this VR on here. But I'm fixing to show y'all. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. And for y'all that don't know what a VR is, this is what a VR set is. You set it on your head, and right here's your lenses. They're on the inside here, okay? And that's where you see everything in 3D. I mean, it's, you know, it's like you're there. But anyway, what you do is you set your controller down in here like this. Now what happened? These worked. I just tried them a while ago and they worked just fine. Why are they not working now? See? Trial and error, guys. Trial and error. Trial and error. There they are. There we go. That's what the problem is. See, they set like that right there. All right. And then I'm going to take that off. And then you take your VR set and you take the front of it and you set it like this right here. You set it just like that right there. See, that you know, back piece goes in that notch right there. And then you just set it on here. And you make sure that you get it in between just like that right there. Right there's you a VR set stand. Or it's a VR, you know, gamer stand. Right there, guys. There it is. Yep. There it is right there. Right there's you a VR, you know, gamer stand. Yep. Yep. But anyway, guys, right there it is. See, and you just set it down on there. You just set it down on there. Make sure you get the back of it right. And these have to set in here like this. See, those have to set in there like that. You just set them down in there like that. Like that right there. But anyway, there you go, guys. There's you a VR gamer stand that I made. And as you see, I had, you know, put my son's his, you know, last name initial on there. But anyway, there it is right there. Yep. And it took me a while to make it, guys, but I got it. I got it. So now I can go ahead and take it off. And I can go ahead and go, you know, put it on charge and let this right here dry. But anyway, right there right there it is, guys. You know, right there is a VR gamer stand. Yep, that I made. Let me just set this to the side for right now, and I'll go do it in a minute when I finish. When I, you know, finish with this. But anyway, guys, it you know, took me a minute to get it done, but I got it done. Where am I at? I'm at exactly 30 minutes. Look at that. Well, about 31 minutes. Yeah. See there? But anyway, yeah. I wanted to finish this up and show y'all how it worked, and as you seen how it, you know, how it worked and the whole 9 yards. But right there is, and this is what I finished for me. It, you know, kind of looks like an alien, don't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah. But this is the VR gamer stand that I made for my son. Yeah. And on that note, guys, I want to thank everybody for your views, for your support. If you like this, give me a like, give me a share, give me a comment, and let me know that you like it, and subscribe. That's right. Most definitely subscribe. And for all of and for everybody that has, thank you. I am so blessed. Thank you so much. And I hope everybody is mentally well, and I hope everybody is physically well. And I hope everybody's having a blessed day, because I am. And on that note, guys, I will see you on the next one.